Okay, this is Matt Newburg and Alex Klemp. If you are watching this, you purpose, and because you play Star Realms, you probably know who we are. I play as TheCutter. Klemp plays as Klemp. He is representing
New York
Yankees. True to form, he has purchased his way into starting his deck with some Trade Federation cards.
Is that like an Evil Empire joke or something? Should I be Star Empire then? Should I be Star Empire?
It's a bad
I gun-shipped my way through
baseball hybrid Star Realms joke.
I totally gun-shipped my way through the free agency market.
So what we're going to do here is we're going to play some face-to-face Star Realms, and this is great because we don't get to see the face-to-face too often between a couple of players that I don't think it's too bold to say we're known players, right?
At least you, I'm a scrub.
Experienced players, I guess, we'll leave it at that.
I'm experienced at being a scrub.
Yo,
shout out to Ed. He's the man setting this all up.
Yep, Ed is a blind man in the game. He was very helpful with the community, sending prizes for over 2 years. So expectations here, we're kind of just going to play. We'll explain to some degree. We'll banter to some degree. Those used to perhaps hearing us on me on the podcast, this may not be as PG. Fucking A, right?
No comment. Plead the fifth.
So if you're someone that normally listens to Megahon with your kids, perhaps this might not be the best one to listen to with them. But
all cursing will be done exclusively by TheCutter, not by Klemp.
That being said, we're going to start off with some Colony Wars. And
Hyrule
going to
So here are the only rules. We're playing Colony Wars. Loser chooses next format of next game.
Yep.
Hyrule always goes first.
And we are going to stay true to tournament rules. So things such as discard triggers are going to happen
live
immediately. And
secondary abilities.
Like you can now on the app, you can choose to end your turn without playing all your cards. And yes, we are able to suspend triggered abilities.
Yeah, and I'm going to say shout out to Richie, and me for beta testing and getting that ending the turn in there. All right, ready?
Good job, guys.
Ready? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's out of field of view, but it's a 4. And it's 10. All right, you're playing first.
I'm going to play first.
All right.
We've each shuffled, and I'm going to draw my 3.
Flip trade row. Ooh. Hope you hit those. Hope you hit that magic 3 hand there.
Okay.
Keep your hand a little bit back a little bit.
Really typical start. Yep. Try to.
Very typical start. Scout pass.
I think we're gonna go ahead.
Ooh, spicy meatballs.
Pick up the cargo pod. I'm liking the cargo pod. How about you?
Yeah, it's a good card. I think it's actually. I think it's better than the Ram. Honestly, big fan.
I think it's like an inverse Ram.
It is, but like I think that it does more than the Ram does in the course of the game. Yeah.
We'll pass the turn.
All right. We're gonna go 3, and we're gonna take Patrol Cutter. Ooh, heavy cruiser. All right, 1 to you. Wasting 1. The 4/4. I like it.
Okay.
I was hoping you were gonna miss there, but that's a shame.
Unfortunately, I did come back only with 3. I feel like Colony Wars is so fast. Going in, investing in 2 resources this early, I don't know if I love it. I mean, one that I at least can't get rid of. We're going to be bold. We're going to...
Come on, Matt. Let's be a good player.
We're going to grab it.
Really? Out of blue just to cut me?
We're going to grab it.
That's... See? I thought highly of you.
We're going to waste the 1. We're going to hit you for 2.
All right, 48. Well, it's your first lead of the game, Matt. How do you feel?
I think we're okay. I mean, there are some cards I prefer in this format, but you got to go with what you're offered.
Don't get used to it. I'll take a cargo pod. Come on. Ooh. I was hoping for the... I really like the little... what's his name? Solar Skiff? I really like him. When you have a blue card, man, that guy does damage. We'll even the game up.
Okay, so now being this far into resources, I'm really hoping not to necessarily keep grabbing them.
Trade all that. Come on, keep going. 2 to me, alright.
You know, I think
46.
being in the high 40s, I can't justify not spending at this point. So we're going to go here. I think 2 would be just way too much into blue.
Yeah, agreed.
And further mixed thoughts on this, now is not the time.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you guys just saw there, Matt just effectively hit the play all button, played all his cards down, did the damage, spray body down the row, and then buying Explorer, so it's no big deal, and it'll flip like an event. We're playing straight colony where you don't have to worry about those events flipping.
That is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Alright, we're shuffled, and we're drawing late to the game. Alright, we're gonna mimic you, man. 2 to you. I have, what's that guy's patrol cutter? He's 4 health on ally, I think. Man, I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna buy it and you're gonna see something good off of it. But I'm hoping you don't hit that trade hauler in this hand. I'm hoping you bottom decked it. Doesn't matter because I'm really hoping you bottom deck both those trade hauler and that cargo pod. Because I want that seat ship, but I think I missed an opportunity to get it. We're gonna grab the trade hauler, see if we can flip something.
So Alex is pointing out that he's doing something really important in face-to-face play, and that is he's remembering my purchases. And the app we so often take advantage, of course, being able to see the piles and being able to figure out chances and whatnot. He's doing this better. I honestly don't remember a lot of what Alex bought. I'm gonna just be flat honest.
I won't say what I bought anymore out loud then.
He is correct. I did bottom deck the hauler,
Okay.
so I'm not able to get the colony seed chip in the hand.
So here's the important thing. So what's better now? The seed chip here to try to cut me from getting it, or the heavy cruiser? Or if you hit the 6, the shipyard.
I don't love being in blue even a little bit in Colony Wars, so to go further into blue is difficult for me. Again,
Take a peek at this.
we are looking at a couple of the better blue cards,
We are.
and it may cost me if I just let you have them.
Yeah, but I mean, I think you have a threat on the board, and I think that, like, I don't know. I only see 3 so far, so I can't say so much. I'm also obviously not trying to lead you in any direction.
We're still in the 40s. I think what I am going to do is take that shipyard.
Yeah, I think that's the play here. It's not a quarter call, but you can do some wacky things with that trade hall that you got there. Ooh, one of my favorite cards. Maybe not favorite in Colony Wars, but favorite like new additions to the game.
We're going to waste one. We have no combo for damage. We're going to pass.
All right, let's see what I got here. So I hit my patrol cutter. This is really sweet. Let's see if I hit 3 more. I did. Colony sheet ship to the hand. So trade spent. Ah, oh, beautiful. All right, life's gained. So that's 7. That's what, 53? Can I do math? 53. All right. So trade spent here. Now we got 3 damage. We got 6 damage there. We got 3 more. All right. So I'm at a pretty pivotal point here. That heavy cruiser is pretty awesome, but I'm kind of playing the blue game here, and I don't really want him comboing. He's got that hauler, so it means he's probably getting the heavy cruiser next turn, unless he can't even miss that much damage-wise. The cutter is not so good for him. Funny enough, different kind of cutter, right?
Yeah,
it's better for me than you.
Yeah, I mean, you're in it. It is definitely better for you. In fact, it's troublesome if you end up with
2 of them. But see, the thing is though, like I know you're gonna get hauler next turn because you bottom decked. I'm sorry, heavy cruiser. You bottom decked hauler. The only 2 cards you have in your deck that aren't trade are those 2 Vipers. So you obviously have 5 in your hand no matter what this turn. So I have to cut you on the cruiser. So
we'll let the viewers see if you're right.
I'm not looking. So here's the 5 for the seed chip, right? And this is the stuff that I'm like thinking when I'm playing games all the time. And obviously, as I'm playing on the app, I can constantly just look back and forth. But this is what I do when I think. So I'm gonna take this 3. I'm gonna pair it with these. I'm gonna grab the cruiser and cut them, hopefully. Fairy. See, I couldn't have. I had 6, so I couldn't even gotten both of those. So I'm gonna let the one go. I'm gonna jam you for 6.
I need 40.
And I'm gonna pass the turn.
Okay.
Is
Well,
that right?
the fact that I did grab that base, that shipyard, and I already did go. I am.
Okay, so you're gonna take that. Okay, so you didn't hit the shipyard right away. Gotcha. Ooh, star bars. What do you think about this card, man?
I think it's really solid.
But like, we're way past this being good, right?
Yeah.
Like it's too late now.
At this point, because I'm not in yellow at all, I would feel very uncomfortable going with it. You've gone into yellow a tiny bit. You, in fact, I think have that base as well. It's a little more favorable to you, but you need to trust you're going to get that combo to really feel like it's going.
I think early in the game it was good. Now I think it's a dead spot on our board. We need a Ravager to show up and wipe that thing away.
So I'm in a little bit of a bind here because I don't really love anything that I see in the row right now.
Yeah, left 4.
And once again, I kind of hate to waste it. It's a little early for that. I don't feel like the command center is a bad buy. I'm not in yellow. I'm not going to benefit necessarily from that aspect.
I have yellow though, so you can be cutting me a little.
A little bit. I feel like it might.
You don't have any damage outside of this cutter now.
There could be a turn where this card just simply eats 4 before killing me.
Yeah. yeah. I'm cool with that. See Ravager.
Sorry.
Ooh.
I did not combo blue. I do not get the benefit of my life gain. I have no damage.
That's the guy I wanted to see earlier, guys. Solar Skip is the man. Carry on says.
So
this guy's way better than Fed Shuttle.
He's certainly better than Fed Shuttle.
He does something like
this. How about against Trade Draft though?
Trade Draft is the one from bases.
That you can get rid of
right away,
and it's only going to give you 1. However, you can choose to let it give you 2.
Trade Draft's better. It's marginally better. Trade Draft. No, it is actually just straight up better because it gets rid of itself. You can draw a card on the option as well, but you're only getting that boost once. But the fact that it disappears from your deck without a scrapper is just huge.
I agree. I think that it's that order. Trade Draft, Solar Skiff, Fed Shuttle.
All right, guys, that's what I got to work with.
All right, those 3. Fuck, marry, kill. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, let's see. We're gonna F the. We're gonna F the Solar Skiff.
Yeah,
it's kind of sexy.
It is sexy.
It is. We're gonna marry the Fed, not the Fed Shuttle, the.
It's gonna seem so disingenuous because you're only marrying it because you can easily
Trade Draft. Yeah, exactly. Yep, we're marrying the Trade Draft because we can divorce it easily, and we're killing the Fed Shuttle because it's the worst card in the game.
Gone.
All right, guys. So you see, I have 7 here. I'm gonna try to pull out a 6. So we're gonna go with Solar Skiff. I'm in blue already. I had way too much trade. All right. So I'm Mr. Blue deck over here. That Frontier Fairy, unlike a freighter that kind of like does nothing late game, except if you're in blue and you top deck stuff, so before everyone kills me. I'm gonna buy the Fairy because it kills bases, and he's got 2 bases already that are pretty big threats for me.
Ooh.
Yep. See, there it is. There's a Ravager. So we're gonna punt the rest of the money and pass turn.
So one thing that people might notice, and this is really interesting, and you sometimes see this in Colony Wars, we're significantly further in the game than we'd like to be without having any. Neither one of us has any scrap going.
No, and there's only like 2 damage cards floating around right now.
We're both a little more in blue, I think, than
we want to be.
I've admitted to being uncomfortable. I'm not sure if you are. And no scrap. So now we're kind of just hoping that our resource investments turn into some damage. That's a decent start with the Ravager. Anyone that listens knows I am a huge fan of that card. We're going to continue on with green.
Damage.
Into the Predator.
Yep. This is not it's not what I want to see, guys. Now this is something I want to see here.
We're going to scrap this Explorer.
Getting it 3 to me?
Deal 3.
Alright, we're at 50.
Pass the turn.
Alright. Heavy Cruiser. Let's draw.
There you go.
We're missing though. Alright. Control Cutter. We're gonna go grab that command center. Ugh. Alright, empties out. Mr. Nate Welch himself. 5 to you, Matt. And I have so I can grab that Star Barge and maybe put that Dreadnought right into play, but I don't think I want to do that. So I'm gonna say we're gonna move along. I'm up 15 points. I'm gonna draw my 4 here. You guys see that? Pretty terrible. Alright. And we're gonna shuffle up and draw 1 more. Alright.
As Alex pointed out, that is a Nate Welch signed Emperor's Dreadnought.
Yeah.
You guys will notice some of my cards are signed. Some will be signed by the makers of the game, Rob and Darwin. Some of these will be signed by community members from the fan-created Star Wars community page. People we met either at Gen Con. That was an amazing experience. Everyone from the community proves to be just as awesome and troll-free, even in person. Maybe even better in person.
Gen Con leaves a bad taste in my mouth. maybe because of the current opponent I'm playing. We're not going to get into that though. Fed Shipyard, alright.
You know,
5.
We're close.
Is that an Emperor's Dreadnought?
It's not.
It's not? Alright, this is unlike it. It's a record though, ain't it?
It is a record.
It's a record, alright. So he's got the 2 scrap in the game.
This is a third
patrol cutter. All right, I like it. One to me.
I think this turn we're gonna let this go and deal 40. Yep.
46. Ugh. So anyone in your pile collection of cards other than Rob and Darwin, anyone have 2 signed cards?
One Alexander Klemp has signed a Parasite and a Brain World.
What a jerk.
We may see the Parasite this game, and we may see the Brain World a different game.
Alright, so we're gonna gain 7 here. This blue's, actually we're gonna gain 10 here. This blue's looking pretty strong, guys.
It's looking better than I usually expected.
That's 10, that's 56. I'm liking it, right? 10? Yep, 10. Alright, we are gonna acquire a,
there is a reef on the board.
Ah, yes there is. That's favorite, the reef. Emperor's Dreadnought. See that warning beacon with his record is really troublesome. Is that still here? Yeah, okay, that's not coming around for a little bit. I'm at 9. I'm sorry. I got it right. Yeah, like, that's stupid if I don't. Ugh. So I've got 2 more floating. I've got a Viper. That's 4 damage. This is exactly what I was talking about with this Frontier Fury. I don't want him to have that anymore. I'm going to pop it.
Great use.
It's dead. I've got 4 damage to you, put you at 31. 2 are going to be left floating. I'm okay with it. Do I really want that warning beacon to cut you on? No, you're so far deep in that. I'm good. Pass turn.
Okay. Nice job. I absolutely this turn would have had it with the yellow card.
Love it.
Would have went right into my hand.
Love it.
As I pointed out, I'm not in yellow, so I'm not going to be getting any triggers off the command center. What we will do, though, I think, is go a little further. One luxury that we have right now in being able to grab bases is we've not seen a single Lancer.
We haven't.
One of the more game-changing.
Probably one of my favorite cards. Me and Matt were talking about this when I flew in to Colorado. Ooh, gunship.
We're going to waste those 2?
Ooh, gunship.
We have no damage and no life gain. We're going to pass.
So I flew in on Friday morning, Thursday night, depending on how you look at it. And Matt and I were talking about Star Realms, as you probably expect. And we were talking about our favorite cards and whatnot. And we were talking about the Lancer. The Lancer is the only 2-drop that we can both think of without a special condition, such as like a defense bot, that can straight up kill a 6 outpost by just being played from the hand. That's pretty sick.
Yeah. Gross. Amazing card. 3 of them, you're going to see tons of them.
Heavy cruiser, guys. Draw. Oof. This sucks. So I don't gain the 2 damage here from this command center because I play this after, but I do draw another card. We're going to miss on a Solar Skiff. So that's, oops, sorry guys. That's 4 to get the gunship. The card is awesome. It's great at putting Emperor's Dreadnoughts in your hand. Shame I already have one. And there he is. Alright. So I got a tough decision. You guys see my hand here? We got 4 left. There's a Patrol Cutter on deck, but there's also a Lancer. That Lancer with my slightly leaning yellow deck at this point. I'm yellow and pretty much yellow and blue straight. So we're going to throw down. Lancer it is. We can't let him get that.
That is a Klemp sign
card. There we go. Alright. And the last 2 are going to go. We've got a total of 4 damage, which is just enough to knock out Matt's command center.
Now, people were calling you Parasite before Star Realms, right?
Oh, yeah. Dude, you should be my ex-girlfriends.
Okay, so if you remember, I'm in blue, I'm in green. Would love to combo. This turn will not.
Ooh, 7 damage.
Yeah, we are starting to at least see some damage, which is nice. This is rough though. I am not seeing a lot going on here. On one hand, I'd like to go in, ensure a little more green combo, get that reef, but he just picked up the Lancer, so that just doesn't really seem like a great idea.
Agreed.
I can't get to 5 because it is a card that innately gives damage. I'm gonna go against maybe better judgment and still continue in a blue.
Incinerator, the crappy brain world that does sometimes 20 damage with a stealth tower, a stealth tower.
Okay.
Panda.
We're gonna waste the 1 additional resource. I don't have combo, we're going to deal 8, 4, and 4.
Alright. Alright, is Klemp going to get his Klemp card? I've activated my Klemp card. Alright, so where are we at in this game here? We got a trade pod, we got a patrol cutter. It's good for a Klemp, if I want it. We're gonna do it. Klemp is activated. The magnetic aging battleship. Klemp would turn into a magnetic. The sensei replaces the paddle one. I like it. If people who don't know, magnetics. One of my dear and best friends, Ben Green, who Matt had met out at Shinkan.
Yeah, real nice guy. We've been playing a bunch of Epic, in fact.
All right, so I've got one card left in my deck. I've got no red. He's got a Wrecker coming up, probably in that deck. Might not be right away. Don't really care if he draws off Warning Beacon. So I'm gonna say 7 damage to you, Matt. Scrapping the cargo pod. Card's so great. Nailed it. Wish I had some green to combo with. I'm gonna let two float and cook up the incinerator machine and pass turn.
Okay. We've got the first scrap of the game.
Oh, on the top deck. Of course.
So again, I feel kind of mixed about these warning beacons, but I do feel when you get the immediate effect, not just of putting it into play, that's not enough. A repair bot into a warning beacon to me is not a bargain.
Well, I mean, it does activate 8 damage though, man.
No.
Oh, you mean repair bot. I'm sorry,
Yes.
You're talking about combat bot?
Whereas I think now, because not only do I get this into play and get the 2 on it,
that's 8.
the fact that it's also comboing my convoy bot, it is
so
a
good.
time where I do think it is worth it.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's good here.
Yeah.
I think it's good with combat bot and with battle bot. I think it's just bad with
Just repair bot.
Yeah, repair bot's just bad in general.
I agree.
I mean, it's explore.
Well, no, I don't want to say that it's bad in general.
It's better than explore.
If you're comparing it against a supply bot, you're going to think it's terrible. If you're comparing it against an explorer, it's pretty good.
Ravager, here he is.
I think we need to do this.
Alright, so Matt and I have a little bit of different playstyle as I've learned from playing in person more recently. I do agree with this, the Asian battleship blow up, the incinerator blow up. I don't. I think you should get rid of that plasma event. I think I have a green card left, maybe I don't. But the fact that plasma event can come right in play could really, really screw up his day. So I'm gonna say that I disagree with that incinerator blow up.
I don't disagree at all.
I think the Asian battleship, because it's 5, is a good call.
You know, I'm not real sure. To me, they both.
Incinerator's not brainwave.
Several cards had to go.
Yeah, agreed.
We're gonna do a 14.
14 damage, 8 and 6. Alright, so that puts me at 38. Come back, Matt. I didn't think you'd get this close. I thought I'd win at over 50. Alright, let's go here. Uh-oh, it's looking bad. But it's not. The Lancer comes out to party.
Alright.
Blow up that warning beacon in a second. Hold up. We're gonna... We're gonna take the other convoy bot. I think it's kind of a done at this point, but I think it's 4 damage still.
It's still healthy damage.
7, 2, 5 to you, put you at 19. Who's signed? I still don't know who that is. Is that the guy, the author?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Some people sign and didn't write their names. It's hard to say who everyone is. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh, okay.
We're gonna discard.
Yep, that's 3 damage.
Draw. Well, you made a valid point, and for that reason,
You're gonna put it in play?
well, I can't put it in play, but I can buy it. It's not awful on its own. It's just better in play.
Yeah. Peacekeeper.
Oh man, I really would like that. This feels late, but we're gonna grab it.
I'm taking 3.
Right.
Moonworm. All right. Moonworm gain 35.
We'll pass.
So I'm glad you took the plasma event for yourself, not for me, because I was ready to parasite to my hand. So we got a command center. Index gunship. Discard 1, please. That's 7 damage. All right. So he discarded a scout. I'm going to play a solar skiff, a scout, stack the gunship to grab a moonworm. So 7 damage. And we're going to do another 6 on the Klemp. That's 13. It's going to wipe that. We're going to wipe that as well. So that puts me at 5 more. 5 to you, puts you at 14. This goes away. I'm not sure if that movement is going to be relevant in this game, but I'm at 35, you're at 14, it might be.
Well, this time it took a little while to get here.
The record.
There he is.
He's alive.
Yeah, scrap might have been too late to play a factor here. We're gonna find out. I'm scrapping 2 more.
By the way, guys, I'm real disappointed in my purchase of the Solar Skiff. I haven't comboed it, even though I'm pretty blue heavy here. It's a shame. It's a good card. That's 11.
We're gonna waste the 1. We're gonna do 4 and 7.
7 puts me at 28. All right. Draw your hand. Is that 5? You get a shovel. Good?
Yep.
Alright, so Ember's Dreadnought, discard 1.
Bad news.
Bad news bears, brother. Alright, so Trade Hauler into Colony Sea Ship, that puts me at 11 damage. I gain 6, so that's a 34. You guys, I don't know if you guys can hear online, but someone's playing Smash Brothers right now, and I'm wearing my Fox Super Smash Brothers shirts. It's pretty cool. That's 12, so we're gonna put you down at 2. I've got 8 trade. In my deck left, I've got 4. So I'm gonna be shuffling. I'm gonna buy the Bioformer because that'll put Matt out of his misery. And I'm gonna buy the Stealth Tower. That's my 8. And Matt, go ahead.
Okay.
Hope you got 34, bud.
We don't. We have some life gain. I might be able to stay alive.
That's not what I want to see.
So we're gonna combo blue. Next ship I put can go on top. It's gonna be a convoy bot.
Nice. You draw it?
No.
Okay, cool.
There's another patrol cutter.
8. So you're back to 10.
We do have
10, 8
we
health.
got 10 damage.
That's pretty significant.
10 damage.
Let's make 24.
Thank you for correcting my life. We got that as well.
24.
And
I might have shit talked a little too much here.
I have additional resources, but we're not going to be spending it.
Good choice. Sure about that storage cell? I like it's MVP. MVP base dot deck. Alright, so that's got 16 I gotta deal with on. I don't know if I have that. I was down to at 2 and he's at 24 here. It's pretty rough. Alright, what do I got? Oof, bad draw. Heavy cruiser, draw. Yeah. Well, we hit the patrol cutter, that kills the base. 1 to you. I've got 6, we're gonna waste it. And go ahead. He's at 9, guys. Can I pull this off? I don't think so. Nah, I know so. Let's be real.
Even though I've got a Viper in there, I think we're gonna scrap a spell from hand.
Good shot. Good choice. Nothing on board you wanna buy. 4 damage. Ooh. What am I doing wrong? Do something wrong. Elbow on screen.
It's just the shapes.
Gotcha, sorry about that.
So we're just looking at 8.
16?
But I think that's alright. We're not gonna buy anything, we're gonna pass.
Alright. Dreadnought, discard.
Ooh. Bad.
Sea chip. Draw. One more.
Oh, there it is.
Draw. Parasite for 6.
Look at this.
Was that lethal?
I think so, yeah.
6, 8, plus another. Nah, it's only 16. If I don't kill that, it's 20. Oh, yeah, it's 16.
Well, remember, I'd have a draw too. And
yeah. I do gain 3 though, so you'd be off by 2 if I killed that. If I choose to keep it.
Alright, okay. So, yeah, what just happened there? Alex did win the first of our games. It was a colony, very tight game. It came down to, I felt very in it at the end.
So I'm I'm gonna finish out my turn here. So let's see what I got here. 6, 14, 3, that's 17, plus 14 is 31, 32, 33, 34, plus 5, 39, kill the base at 4, the rest to you, 3,500. So look, we're in a real tight game.
Haven't you heard
but the score doesn't look...
Look, community has decided that this overkill is against everything.
Only in real-time games when you're waiting to queue up.
You're being a dick. No,
You're stuck in the queue. I'm gonna make you wait, man.
Alright, so very nice. Very
And
interesting game.
For Akerson, I'm gonna buy out Explorers here because Akerson loves it.
Being near scrapless for most of that game,
Yeah,
it kind of really came down to just making good purchases and hoping that they find friends in the row, right?
That Nate Welch did a lot of work for sure in that, man. He did. 2 discards, 2 draws, 16 damage.
So what we're doing here, as we said earlier, is the loser gets to choose our next format. And
who's the loser again?
We can be creative here. We've got everything. So what I'm excited to do is get some United cards into the mix.
The Lancer only came out once this game, man.
I think what I'd like to do is...
Let's clean up and then you tell us what the format. Let's get this all sorted quick. So we got 7. We have 7 of your stars, we're missing 3. You got them? Alright. So the rest on top here. Alright, what do you want to do?
So I think we're going to keep Colony Wars as our base.
Alright, I like it.
I think we're going to add in United.
Alright.
I think we're going to add in Fleets and Fortresses. And we're going to add in bases and battleships.
Ooh, didn't we play this? Oh, we played it without United the other day when I was waiting for you to come out. Alright, so here's all the United stuff.
Now, when I say United, guys, what we're adding in specifically are these ships and bases from United.
Yeah, it's alliances and what's the C stand for? Alliances and
I do not remember. What I'm pointing out here is that we're not adding in missions. We're not adding in the big heroes. We do like those cards. You may see them later in this recording. We may not. We'll see.
Alright, bases. So bases and fleets, right?
Yep.
So bases, fleets, starter cards, explorers, and colonies. Alright, we're doing the high roll again. I got a 9. That is a 5. I am the first player. So far, first player on screen is not won. Even with the 3-star on the cargo pod, man, that card is so good. For all you Ram fans out there, if you're playing vanilla mixed with Colony Wars, cargo pod Ram on the board early game, first three purchases, cargo pod might be a little better.
Look, it's a valid debate. How about if there's a Ravager too?
Oh, Ravager. Alright, what else is on the board? If there's something expensive on the board, you go cargo pod. If there's a man, I think the Ram's better than Ravager early, just because it can get you into that expensive with the damage. If all 3 on the board, you got decisions.
That's interesting because shortly ago you actually said for the same reason though cargo pod.
Yeah, I know. With the I think cargo pod. I think I'm sticking with it. Cargo pod, and then Ram Ravager come down.
So the good news, like you're going first.
Yeah.
You can almost guarantee you're now getting 2 of these 3. So, right? Because even if you only get 3 next turn.
Well, no, unless
most likely they can't.
If I hit the 2 though, I can't. If I hit the 3, I can't. I get 2.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. We can't all pull a mat and get the 3 exactly when we need it.
Anyone that heard the most recent podcast knows I am promoting. I think the Ravager is one of the better cards we've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I think that it might be tough before the shuffle. There, I think I might be more compelled to end up in a cargo pod or Ram. But I think after that first shuffle, it's Ravager every time.
Yeah, I mean it does what the Lancer does without another base being on play. You don't get discard on faction, but it does 6.
What do you mean? Is it guaranteed 6? Yep.
Yeah, it's guaranteed 6, which is big. I mean, remember we have to do destroyers for that in vanilla.
And it's going to deal 6 even if there's not a base.
I know, it's crazy. It's good. It's really good.
Maybe that's even better, right?
Might be, yeah. I mean, if you have the 3, if you have 2, or let's say you have 4, and there's a and there's a Lancer on board and a Ravager, you might want to take the Lancer and go with Explorer. Because it gets you into the trade game a little too, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, so this is my final shuffle. I'm just going to cut this.
So one thing I've noticed in lieu of talking of these cards is the Lancer being in the environment. And I'm not saying it's the only reason, but I'm seeing plenty of very good players playing Colony Wars only baseless. Are you seeing that as well?
Yeah, I am. I mean, as most of my really close friends know, that we have a group that talk about Star Wars all the time, Facebook chat, just five or six of us, and as most of the people know. Anyway, so we people that know my play style, I really like bases and I like combo decks. So vanilla, and my format is pretty much G and B. I play a lot of games, a lot of bases, battleships, and I'm trying to hit yachts into crazy combos very often. So I like the base deck, even though I'm pushing bases all the time. That storage silo might be garbage, but not in my decks. All right, so I'm going first. We're seeing a similar start. Ooh, the Spike Pod. That card is really awesome.
Now, what's cool about adding these other sets is now, especially having United, the multicolored cards. If I sounded a little disappointed to be as blue as I was last game, I'm way more open-minded. Especially, look, we got a Factory World in the row. I know you think very highly of that.
I do. It's one of my favorite cards in the game. I think it does so much. If that's on the board with the Brain World, I might take it over the Brain World because I'm probably going to beat the Brain World. It's going to go right into play, and I'm probably going to win the game. It depends on what the game's like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. So starting off with 3. I pulled the Matt Troll Cutter. It's not a cutter, but it's really good. And I'm going to let Matt do the thinking on the rest.
He's right. I do always get 3. Here's my 3.
Always the 3. That's a pretty good board for 3.
This isn't bad with 3. That is correct. I think what I'm going to do is start off actually with a Spike Pod.
Yeah, it's one of the best cards in the game. I won.
Wow.
Ooh, decisions.
We're going to take 3 ones, I think. We're going to first, let's actually go with the Barge.
Alright.
And then finish off with the Trade Raft. We just had a discussion shortly ago. We both think pretty highly of the Trade Raft.
Yeah.
I'm going to actually hit you for 2 and be done with the turn.
48. Alright. So, I'm pretty pumped. This is one of my favorite cards in Colony Wars. BattleBot is the man. Hey, Klemp's back.
Klemp again?
Alright. So, Matt's in 3 colors with a Spike Pod on board, which is going to wipe out those Factory Worlds and Wreckers before I ever see them. But I'm going to take the Trade Hauler anyway, because I have a Troll Card I really like. Oof.
There he is.
Alright, there he is for you, bud. To you. There's your Ravager, man. So you got the board control game going, huh? We're not even gonna guess what you're gonna take here.
Yeah, I think we are gonna take the Ravager.
As nice as that Parasite is, the Ravager's too good.
Whoa. Go with an Explorer.
Alright. That flip makes you want that Parasite, huh? That Ravager's gonna blow everything up, so it's alright.
We're gonna pass.
Watch, this is what's gonna happen, guys. He's gonna shovel his deck, he's gonna get Ravager and Spike Pie, he's gonna blow up all the good stuff, and I'm gonna be stuck with like Frontier Fairies and Star Barges. We're not even playing vanilla, and Fat Jellos are gonna show up.
As long as I can punt a card that has the word Klemp written.
That card sucks. Alright, so let's see, what did I draw? We draw. Alright, so decisions, people. BattleBot, efficiency over cards, right? We're down to 3. We're gonna take an Explorer. Punt the 1, 2 to you.
Alright, Alex
Called it.
it's pretty good. He nailed. I pulled both cards on.
Yep.
Pretty much his calling.
So the Klemp's gotta go first, right?
I think we're gonna start.
Respect for the Klemp, man. Blow it up. Peer pressure.
I'm gonna look at his discard pile. Now, we don't see evidence that he's in green. I don't know that he necessarily wants the Parasite. His actually urging me might be that he doesn't think a ton of the Parasite and wants me to grab it.
I just want you to blow up a Klemp.
He also knows I'm in green, though. That would be
But you can't race me to 5, right?
No, I can't.
Yeah. You have the bars in the trade draft.
I think we're gonna get rid of the wrecker and the obliterator.
Yeah, it's probably the right call. Oh, that factory roll, man. I don't know. I think I would have record factory roll, but that's me. Ooh, solar skiff.
Alright. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that Klemp.
Yeah, get rid of the Klemp. Klemp's gone. That gets rid of 2, dude.
I got rid of the Klemp, I'm good.
You with 1?
We're good.
Yeah, really? Okay.
We're good. We're going to, Alright, that's nice. We're gonna waste 1 and we're gonna end up dealing 9.
9 to me?
Yep.
Puts me at 39. So I'm on my heels already, guys. Alright, trying to remember my deck here. I've got a BattleBot and my hand, and there's another card here I can't recall. What is it? Ah, I know what it is. Okay. We are gonna go with 3 for the BattleBot. I think this card's awesome. In green especially, but red, the scrap is just sweet. Hey, look, it's a better version
It's an interesting card.
yeah. Alright, I've got another 1 for Solar Skiff. I'm in blue. It's my 3rd blue card. Let's do it. Ha ha ha. And the Swarmer cut match. 2D Matt. He's killing me in damage here.
Okay,
I'll take it.
kind of rough actually. There's not anything in the world that I really want. I think what I'm going to do is for 1 turn, for 1 shuffle, I'm going to have this fairy before I sack it, but...
Well, we should sack her right away. What if I don't have a base?
I might just want it out.
Okay.
I don't love taking it at this point, but we've got 2 damage to you.
37.
We're going to pass. Alright?
Alright, come on, the shuffle means I need something here, man. Is this upside down? Am I looking at the screen? Yeah, it's just upside down. Alright, let's see here. And it's a draw. And that's a miss. I miss, guys. Actually, I don't. This is pretty cool. Alright, BattleBot. Patrol Cutter. Triggering Warning Beacon. As it's red. Comes in play. Scrap a card from my hand or discard pile. Let's wait on the flip first. It's a Frontier Fairy. Scrap Scout.
I'm going to decide who signed this.
Right, 2 on that used. 5, 7, plus 3. That's 10 damage to him. That's my 34.
That might be Alex Sarkeesian.
Yeah, actually might be. Good choice, Alex. Styling out, right?
Yep. We've been saying silent AI on the cast, I think.
Really? Oh, I knew it was Alex.
And now we're done. We realize it's silent Al. Yeah.
Alright, silent AI it is. I've got 2 more. I don't care for it. 12 cards. This will be 15. Yeah, I'm cool with the 2 floating. 10 to you.
34. So I'm concerned.
I scrapped another card this game. It was an Explorer, or a Scout, if you remember.
Okay.
I don't know where it's at.
I don't, but if you want, if you feel you
What do
want,
we,
put it
because
there.
remember it was the BattleBot?
I know you scrapped 1. Did you have remember scrapping to a second? You only hit the BattleBot once since, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. No, you put something in. It also triggered here. Yeah, you're right.
So I should have 2 scraps.
Yeah, I agree.
Should I just go through this and reshuffle it and pull one out?
Sure.
It's a little bit shitty since I
That's okay.
shuffled, but so here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 scouts,
Okay.
2 vipers. So we're gonna pull out a scout. That sucks for that shuffle, but whatever. Sorry, man.
Okay. Kind of weird row right now. Nothing is super enticing, but I think what I will do is grab that border fort.
Explorer, the ultimate warning beacon killer.
Yeah. I think not only am I not going to use this one, I'm going to actually sack the raft and still not use it.
Really? So you have 3 just gonna go away?
Yeah. So we
You
will.
should probably keep that Explorer though. I think. I would
We'll
probably.
take that out.
I thought I would have kept that. Nah, I wouldn't.
Well, I know you probably would have.
Nah, I wouldn't have. Alright, so we fixed this end. Sorry about that. It's awful.
Wait, where did I put that tray rack?
See, man, we're both terrible. Terrible players. Alright, we're gonna grab a ferry. I think that this light beam is still significant enough. Another warning beacon. 1 to you, Matt. And 2 float for nothing.
Okay, for not having any scrap going, this is not a bad, not a bad hand. We got some bases.
So this warning beacons may actually be relevant.
I think we're gonna use
1 trigger scrap.
this reef
Yeah.
and the scout to
The 1
actually
beacon.
put the beacon into play.
Yep. Enabling a scrap for hand or discard.
Unfortunately, I'm not gonna get that.
Really?
What I will do, however, is use the 1 resource there, along with this star barge for 3 total to get the convoy bot.
Interesting. Alright.
And then I think we're going to, believe it or not, I think we're going to get rid of these 2 now. So I use that for resource. We've got 2. We do not have yellow. That's going to be 8. I think we're just going to deal the 8 and go to your turn.
Okay, so 29. I'm in a bad spot, man. I don't know if I should deal with this nonsense. So you kill 7. Yeah, 7. Alright. So I'll keep that brief. Okay, so we're gonna do we're gonna play our battle bot. We're gonna scrap the Viper. We're gonna pay 3, grab our Ravaging.
Oh boy.
Swarm away the Leviathan. It's gone before it hits the market.
See you, Levi.
We're gonna sack this. That puts me at 7. Kill. Keeping your reef. And that's my turn.
Okay.
I really have to go to the bathroom.
We're going to gain.
You mind if we take a minute bathroom break real quick?
Go ahead.
Sorry. It's on camera, guys. You can see if he cheats. What's on my deck?
So I'll just kind of talk in the meantime. So again, just as alluded to a little bit earlier, me and Alex do have some history. We met in top 4 at Gen Con 2016. Great match. One of the matches that I'll always remember, I think, from my time in this game. One of the most crazy intense, so much on the line, a lot of fun. So to be able to meet in person again and do this is great. And as you can see, we're having some pretty good games. Lots of new fun formats. This being one, I cannot wait till we see these United cards in the app. That'll probably, the White Wizard doesn't like to give dates or time frames, but I would imagine middle of June, early middle of June right now. I would think we're going to see Cosmic Gambits first, and then these guys hopefully maybe before the end of the year.
Guess who's back? Back again.
All right, so
4 lives, put you 3-7, right?
picking up where we left off, I did gain 4 here, as Alex pointed out, from the Frontier Ferry, going to 37.
6 tree here.
And with the 6, I think we're going to grab.
Really missing.
We're going to grab that Coalition Fortress.
What's it do? It's 2 and 2 damage with 3. That's cool.
Yeah, it's an interesting card. I think for my position right now with what I have available, it's
Pretty good.
yeah.
Spike Potter. 2 damage me.
Yeah. What I indicated when I picked it up, I'm going to stick hold true to. We're going to get rid of this, even though I have no target. I just don't really want it in my deck right now. We've seen a lot of the bigger priced cards that we chose for our
Blown away.
Yeah, to green scrap, which I see not only growing in importance, but in we see a ton of it now.
Is the Obliterator the biggest card in Fleet or in bases?
No.
What's bigger in bases?
Of ships.
Just in bases. What's bigger?
Oh boy.
Yellow's got No, it's the biggest.
I want to say there's an 8 base somewhere there.
No,
7.
not in bases of Alpha, not Fed Shell. No. That's World in Fleets.
Yeah. We'll come back to this. I think there's a good chance you're right. I am not in a mind state right now to remember very specifically.
I don't know what you're talking about. You good?
Tired, right?
Yeah, very tired. You good?
Yep.
Alright, so Solar Skiff. Combo.
Hey.
3 health. There we go. 30. Drawn. Love it. It's 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
2 to you. So 8. We've got an Incinerator and we've got an Embassy Base. I have 2 Scrappers in my deck. The Incinerator looks pretty good. Embassy Base, Embassy Base. You have the Convoy Bot for Scrap.
Border fort when it works.
Yeah, and Border Fort when it works. So that's all you have for 8. This enables. I'm kind of low in health. And Incinerator, I don't think it's as good as the base. I really need. This is gross. All right, I'm taking the MC base because I need some gas. Incinerator, I think is good. It's not Brain World, so we're gonna take the gas. We dealt our 2. We're passing the turn.
The spike pod. You know, we're happy with 1 reef. I don't think we're looking at 2. I do love Patrol Cutter.
Yeah, it's really good. It's like mini patrol mech. All right, here's a question for you. Patrol cutter on board, two mini patrol patrol mech on board, 2 patrol bots on board. What do you take? You have 4 in your hand. Early game.
Versus what's my other option?
So you have one patrol mech and 2 of these patrol bots. You have 4 in your hand. You take the patrol mech, or you take 2 of these patrol bots.
Probably 2 patrol bots.
I know,
Yeah.
if they hit, man. I know, it's tough though, ain't it? Depends on if there's anything big on the board.
Swimmer?
Yep. You didn't need to do that, by the way, you have the one from this.
Oh, right. Patrol bot.
Yep.
Whoa. I want it. Yet I'm going to waste it.
Okay.
I'm going to deal. I'm actually going to let the spike pod go. So we're going to kick my total damage up to 5.
So I take 3?
Yeah.
27. Close game, man.
Yeah.
I feel behind though.
Well, you have scrap going too, though.
I do, but I still feel behind. Alright, bringing in 4. Where do you want? I'm going to take a spike pod. I don't know why I played that. BMP. Ooh. I'm spending the other 3 on the combo bot. Got none left. I'm gonna Ravage your way. This and the Bioformer.
Allegiance.
And
Frigate.
hey, Shadow Walker, sign this. I'm gonna scrap the Allegiance Frigate. I'm hitting you for 5, 6. It's just 12. I'm gonna kill your base. 12 to you, put you at 23. Go ahead. Yep. 8.
We're going to waste the 2 and deal the 8.
Alright, that puts me at 19? Yep, 19. This is close, Matt. I don't like it. Alright, scrap from hand. Scrap from hand or scrap pile. That's 5 total cards gone, guys. We need a strong shuffle here. So that's 4, 9, 12 damage. Kill the beacon. End you, puts you at 13. No draws. And complete shuffle. Yuck. Gross. Gross.
1 for the patrol bot on the combo.
Yeah, what are you choosing on this though?
We're choosing damage.
Choose as you play, okay.
We're going to choose to
4.
scrap there from.
Yeah, alright, so 4 damage. No discard in this game. 5, 6,
7, 8.
9, 10.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're counting the other way.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's only 9. Oh, 2 Vipers, 10. Yeah.
At 9. I think I'm dead, guys. I need a 24-point hand to kill him. Who chose this garbage format again? 24 points. Do I even have that in this deck?
Truth be told, this is a really fun format, right?
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, I wish vanilla was in it too. I like it more with vanilla, but it's okay.
There's a good chance you might get to choose the next format.
Yeah, say that now. There's a very good chance. Alright, so MC base. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card. 1, 2. Discarding a scout. By the way, anyone that says scrapping them scouts, it's scrapping them vipers. Source gets a draw.
Hold on, wasn't there 2 you have to discard?
No, then discard a card.
Oh, you're right. I
really good.
misread that. That's good.
This isn't an 8 cost for cycling station, sir. Trade hauler, game 3, puts me at 12. Patrol cutter, game 4, puts me at 16. Combo back, scrap. Viper, that's 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ugh.
I'll give you a deal. I'll give you the whole roll for 8. In your discard pile. Just.
What are you saying? I'm sorry, what are you saying?
I'm joking. I was offering you a deal. I was going to let you take the whole row into your discard pile for 8.
Oh, really?
For 8. For
deal. We're gonna grab Soul Shift. 2 flips. At 16. I have 8 damage on board. The 8 damage is gonna kill your fort because it does 2 inherently, and this needs combo. I'm okay with that. So 3 that's gonna bounce away into nothingness. I'll take the station. I get. That's so gross. I'll take the trader. Yeah, I'm cool with that. All right, go ahead, Matt.
Okay, Fortress survives. We're going to play the Ravager and leave the row as it is.
Yep,
We're going to play the Swarmer.
that's 11.
I think I will purchase. Unfortunately, I do not get the combo on my Fortress's turn, so I do not get the damage or the life gain. And I also don't see any yellow combo for the
11, I'm at
Starfire.
16.
Yeah, it is 11.
Ugh.
I think it's still going to be 6 and 5.
Yeah, it's probably the right play, because I think if you don't, I might just win. Because my deck's pretty thin, you know? Alright, Warning Beacon. Battlebot, scrapping. Scout. That's 7 damage. What do I need to kill you? 19? Oh my god. 19 to kill you. Alright, Ravager. Away the barges. Yep. Spike pod. Away these 2. One, 2, 7, 12, 18. Pop that. You're at 1. I have 3 trade. I will buy a Falcon. Alright guys, so our feed stopped in the middle of that, and we don't know where it stopped. We were too busy being in the moment.
As you can see, I clearly ran him over. No.
I got Matt to 1.
This is retrospect.
I got Matt to 1. I had a Warning Beacon in play at 11, and Matt whiffed, unfortunately for him. He had to kill the Warning Beacon, and I drew the cards necessary to get him. So I'm up 2-0 on him, but he gets to choose his format again.
Yeah, so I think what we're going to do, guys, for the sake of keeping this a reasonable length recording and for allowing our hosts to get on with their evening, we're going to do one more game. Klemp has already won the match. Nice job, buddy. We'll give you a handshake across there.
Good game, man.
And in the effort of also keeping it fun and letting us both decide, I'm going to let Alex choose the next format.
Ooh. Choose the next format, huh? So make sure we have our starters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10.
I heard you mention that you thought this might be also nice with vanilla. What we could just do is add vanilla right into this mix.
Yeah, so part of the thing is I don't want to do is I don't want to pull apart the decks and start from scratch all over again. So I'm thinking we add vanilla. You know how I feel about gambits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like some may say I might be the elusive gambit guru, but I'm not.
I haven't heard anyone say that, actually.
Okay, well I'm just saying it because no one knows who he is, and
yeah.
I like gambits a lot.
For you to have as many games as you do and the number that Gambit Guru has,
He's got a ton, right?
That might put you almost up as many as I have.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Alright, let's do this. Let's add vanilla in, so can you give these some good shuffles?
Yep.
You got your 10 there?
I do.
Alright, let's add vanilla in, let's reset to 50. I'm actually gonna go against popular opinion or belief or whatever, and we're gonna play with the year 1 promos. But because I want to yell and scream when Mark comes on board, we're gonna play with year 1 promos, which are going to include 2 security crafts, a garrison, and 3 cruisers.
There you go.
So cruisers are already in there, obviously. But
Yep. So what we have here is essentially vanilla, colony wars, fleets and fortresses, bases and battleships,
United,
the bases and ships out of United, and the available promo cards. Everything that is effectively in the Year 1 promo pack, plus the 3 Merc cruisers that come in the original Gambit's paper expansion.
the
Garrison. Yep,
and the crafts from the dice
and
tower.
the crafts. Yep.
So those are in the Year 1
those are in
promos,
the Year 1 promo the reprint promo pack.
So we're not playing with the comp or the events. We're not playing with either hero packs. We are playing with gambits though. We're gonna play with cosmic and rare gambits.
Okay. And how would you like to do the gambit? Do you want to deal out 2 at the beginning, like random, like you normally do in the app?
Let's deal out 3 and you set one aside.
Okay.
You go with that.
Yep. Absolutely. Now, we should point out if you haven't seen Cosmic Gambit, some of these can be kind of crazy. They can open up conditions that we haven't seen in the app, like a 6 trade row. There's a gambit that allows you to purchase out of the scrap pile. That's unusual. There's a lot of fun in here. We may end up with some of those. We may end up with the gambits people are used to.
Do we have that secret outpost available?
We got it.
Alright, cool. You got it already. Nice.
So let's try to keep it moving for the sake of recording.
Yeah, we got 27.
We're good. There's 3.
So keep 2. Put one to the side. Not like activate 2 as you please. Like,
Understood.
these just need to get shuffled because we just added like a ton of cards. Alright. So pretty close. You know which one you keep? Alright, you know already.
Actually, like that one better, but I think for the sake of keeping this really
6 trade row?
yeah.
The 6th trade row is gone. I like that one too, but yeah, I think for the recording dude, look at this.
So unlike the app
This
guys,
is a big deck.
we're starting with our gambits face down, and the reason is in Cosmic Gambits, some of them will actually give you benefits at 2 different times. One when you flip it, and one when you sack it. People that have even the original gambits, it's suggested that you deal them that way.
Do you want to give that a nice guy a cut for us? Give that one cut? I should say. What's wrong?
I think my starters are in there.
Oh no, that's really bad. We should pause that recording. You want to face 2 this time?
No, we're good. We'll keep it consistent.
Alright, we're back, guys. Matt may or may not have shuffled his starting hand into the big deck, but we're going to pretend he did not. Alright, I got my 10. High roll for first, right?
Yes.
A 9 again.
No, I didn't get a roll.
That wasn't a roll? Okay. A 2, so I'm playing again. I've got my gambits, which I'm going to try to remember all game. If anyone wants to see them, don't look. Alright, we're good.
We'll do the same. We'll show people mine as well.
You good?
Yeah.
Alright, so the only thing that's different between the printed gambits and the gambits online is that the one gambit, the energy shield, it just says prevent 1 damage to your non-bases and outposts, just to you. It does not have the ability to sack itself to draw a card. We are playing with the app rules of being able to sack it to draw a card.
Correct.
Speaking of which, we didn't do any single secondary ability activation or not playing a card that game.
Yep. We're playing pretty
much via the app. I'm going first here. This is a crazy row. Oof. This is a cool row. I like that new station. I think it's cool. Alright. So I'm going to draw. We're going to go 1, 2. Activate political maneuver. My gambit. Scrapping for 2 trade. That puts me at 4. We're grabbing that first turn star market. One of my favorite plays. 1, 2 Matt. It's good, because I just don't want Matt, it's good to assume that he probably does not have the energy shield here.
3 scouts. We're gonna turn up my asteroid mining. Asteroid mining is one of these newer gambits. Does give you an effect for turning it over. I gain a resource, then I can save it and use it to draw a card later.
That card's cool.
With 4 resource, we're gonna grab the command center.
Yep, cut me on that, right?
And it's just also good for me.
Ooh.
There is a Jason Shaw Ass Clown signed Peacekeeper.
Oh, Peacekeeper online.
They're gonna hit you for 2.
2 to me. 48. Oh wow, that was big. Trade draft. Solar Skiff. Trade hauler. We're blue deck here. It's been the theme. I play blue. Like, not intentionally, I play blue every time.
It's been not a lot of scrap, not a lot of discard.
No, there hasn't. Nothing to you. You're at 49.
And there's been blob, but blob mostly in smaller stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not a lot of, not.
There was one there.
No, there wasn't. Now it's 5. Yeah, nothing.
Okay, so as we saw, I had 3 before. We've got 5. I would very much like to get the Peacekeeper. We're going to use my gambit that I talked about earlier to force a shuffle.
Look at that Union Stronghold.
I do like it.
It's your backup.
It's a good card.
Peacekeeper's really good.
I've nicknamed
and with me as big as blue, sorry.
I call it Lambeau Field.
Lambeau Field, yeah. As me and big as blue as I am right now, cut me at Peacekeeper's pretty big.
Well, and I don't even look at it cutting. I think we just both agree that
it's so good even out of blue.
That's the hottest grab I think in blue out of Colony Wars.
Yeah, agreed.
So
see ya, Viper, man. Yes, money.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use my other gambit, one we're used to, Rise to Power.
Viper. All right, go for 57. Viper. There we go. Oh,
and there's the one. So with the 6, we will grab the Peacekeeper. With the Viper, we'll deal 1 damage
worst day
to your face.
Yeah, 1 worst day of my life. Ooh, what's this card?
Another Star Market.
Ooh. You good?
Both of my gambits are done.
You good? Yeah. Star Market, trade draft, draw. Decisions.
I'm not shuffling. I forced a shuffle last turn and I fucked up. It's cool.
So I'm at 3 here. I unfortunately missed, guys. I missed there on the 4 to get the Star Market. I'm going to activate the Star Market to gain the 3 trade. Grab the other Star Market. So that puts me at 2 trade remaining. Flipping a Warning Beacon. I think the Warning Beacon in the 2 Star Market deck, even though I don't get it right to play, I think it's fine. It's a little bit underwhelming.
I do, because that's the 4 left.
Yeah, you did get it.
Oh, there's it. That's fine.
Yeah. So I'm going to grab the Warning Beacon, even though it's probably ill-advised. And I'm going to deal 2 to Matt.
I think this is one of the few instances having 2 Star Markets. That's when you do take a beacon even without having right.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah.
I dealt a 2D by the way here. 55. I think it's good. That's 3. Yep. Don't like that card, but I get it.
I'm really torn. I don't think at this point I actually do like take the Stormer.
I know.
We'll waste the 1, we'll hit you for 2.
45. Alright, so I bottom decked both the hauler and the solar skiff, so that's 5 here. I'm gonna take Lambeau Field.
Oh,
Leviathan, that's trouble for you, dude. Surprise Assault. 4 to that, 4 to you, puts you at 51. I think that's a lot of trouble for you, that Leviathan, unless you can blow it up. Because if you remember my deck at all, I might be sitting on almost 8 in that 3 bottom decks. By the way, anyone who doesn't know Union Station, it's a card from United from the Sea, whatever the sea means. I can't remember, it's Alliance and something else. And it is the first green colored outpost to exist in the game. There's also a reverse one, I believe, if I recall correctly. It's the first red colored non-outpost, right?
Mm-hmm. It's, I believe a 7-butt non-outpost, and I'm also forgetting the name.
Yeah.
Well, you're right. You got me in a little bit of a bind here. I still don't necessarily know that I want that transport, but in case it comes around, I think this turn...
Swarmer.
We'll take the Swarmer.
Yeah. Blue's speaking out for me, man.
Believe it or not, I'm also going to take that transport.
Yeah, it's probably good to cut me on it.
We at least will get rid of the Star Market.
Yep.
Deal you 1 and gain 6.
Alright, 44. That's pretty big, man. Alright, so trade hauler, solar skiff, draw a card. I missed because of that Star Market going away. I get the con hauler. Warning beacon. That's 3 to you. And I gain 3. Puts me at 47. Wow, what a board, man. This is nuts.
I'll tell you what, I normally wouldn't do this.
Yeah, you're gonna blow up something?
Well, I say that, and I did it last game.
Yeah.
We're going to take that ferry. There's just so much beef in the row.
Yeah. Over the needle.
Over the needle.
Alright.
We can't kill the beacon.
That's crazy.
So we're going to
How many times has that happened? Like, really? You know?
Not very.
We're gonna play the Star Market. We're gonna play the Raptor draw card. It's 1 trade. Alright, so I'm in a pretty interesting situation here. There's a Lancer and a Stealth Needle on board with a Leviathan. Matt has the ability to get Leviathan, but that Lancer and that Needle are really, really bad for me. I have 5 here with an activation on Star Market to get Leviathan. I have a pretty big decision point here because I could get Lancer and Needle and potentially flips. I can go up to 9 really. Leviathan is so good though. We're going to activate Star Market. We're going to take Leviathan at 8. We're going to see the flips here. It's a missile bot. That would have been pretty nice.
Yeah, I think we've talked enough about the Leviathan. We agree it might be the
It's so good, though.
best 8-drop now.
Maybe it's the best part of the game.
I
to you.
can't disagree with the play at all. And it puts me on a serious clock.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but I had to do it.
So we're going to trigger the blue here, which is nice. We're going to get the 4 life. We'll take that right away and go to 6.
Yep.
I think this time we're going to use the 2 here to grab the Lancer.
Yeah, really good against this deck. I'm playing double Star Market.
I love the Freighter. I don't think now's the time. I think we're going to also grab the Missile Bot.
Mm-hmm. You just tell me you had a chance to take Stealth Needle. And
I don't,
didn't take it when I have
when you have Leviathan. It's, at this point, like I'm already feel like it's...
Wow, man. Wow.
It's bad?
I don't know if I agree with you.
We are going to gain 1. We're at 57, which that is the thing. We're
you're
57.
healthy. You're healthy, but man, Needle really aren't.
I'm ready to pass.
Whew, the Warning Beacon lives again. All right, let's draw. I've got 4 here. Let's draw a card. Trade draft, draw. Oh my god. Con hauler, draw. That's 3 trade. Playing the stronghold to activate the star market. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the machine base. In play. Activate machine base. Draw a card. Scrap a Viper. Leviathan. Destroy the base. Draw a card. This activates. It's 3 or less, right? So we put in.
Oh, I was gonna say yeah. This scrap is for anything, but this grab is for 3.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put this in my hand. Since fortunately I'm not gonna be able to use this turn because I don't have a discard pile. I gained 3 health on this guy before I forget, so it puts me at 50. Sorry guys, there's a lot of stuff going on here. So trade spent was this was the 4, 5, 6, 7 for the machine base. I have 2, 3, 4 for a needle. Oh wait, that's kind of cool.
Yep, you put the needle on top.
Could. Needle on top. 1 floating, so 2 damage, 5 damage, 14 damage. I gained 3.
Getting a little bit clear.
Is that better there? I'm sorry. That's better like that. Alright. Required there. So it's 14 damage. Oh, we gotta flip this up. 14 to you, which is 43. That was a pretty big turn for me.
I've got a pretty big follow-up turn.
Alright, let's see it. Go ahead. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Nat.
So, not liking what's going on here. Alex has really jumped ahead, got some shortcuts, and sitting on bases that I am not going to be able to deal with at least this turn, which means that he's going to have another fairly decent big turn next turn. Kind of looking like we might be looking at a clean sweep here, buddy.
I'm not going to count my chickens, but it's looking pretty bad. But between missing Leviathan, getting Convolar, and then hitting Leviathan the next turn, like, ouch.
We're going to grab what I've always touted as one of the stronger plays in the game, the Survey Ship.
Yep, Chris Shannon will love that play.
I've never touted the Survey Ship. We're going to pass.
Alright, Solar Skiff on the blue star to draw a card. Ooh, machine base, we're going to trigger. Draw. Scrap. Polar, gain 3. 3. Star Market online. Stealth Needle on the skiff to draw. And miss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to take the station, which seems good. I have 3 left. We'll take the breeding site. I got none left. We'll take both Stark Markets and a Scout to take the United Station. Hey, Ben Green.
Hold on, did you actually play a base this turn?
Yeah, Stark.
Oh, yeah, both. The one was. Okay.
Yeah. So it's 2 damage, 5 damage at you. I didn't activate green. I didn't activate the yellow. It's 5 to you, 38.
Now, some people are going to think that maybe my strategy of choosing not to, not killing the warning beacon for 3 straight turns might be controversial.
Well, you had 1 opportunity to kill it, 2 misses.
I don't think I had any opportunities actually.
Yeah, then you could have scrapped the, not the barter roll, the little trading post.
Okay, well, this is kind of happy.
Alright, you can destroy a base.
Let's take the aging battleship.
Yeah, good call. Good card. One of my favorites.
Let's gain 4. Well, let's actually just go ahead and gain 10 life.
Wow. All right. Peacekeeper.
We get a draw trigger, actually.
All right.
I think we're gonna waste these 2.
What are we scrapping? Keep scrapping them scraps? Is that what it is? Vipers, man. Scrap those vipers. Although in Colony Wars, scrapping them scouts isn't so bad. Oof. It's a little platform now.
Okay, so first,
We got 9 damage.
we'll deal 2 here.
Yep. Yep.
Seven remaining. Oh, I hate those star markets. Take one out and take one. Thanks.
You're welcome. 3 bases gone, man. That's a lot of damage. Ah, yes. My favorite ever hand in the world. Look at that, fellas. Look at that. You know, when you buy a stealth needle, guys, you know what it's going to become. It's going to become a Viper or a Scout. Guaranteed. 4 damage. Kill your base. 3, take an over platform. Flip a repair bot. Stealth needling my Viper to deal you 1. Play of the century.
Now, seeing that a repair bot flip knowing you have a stealth needle, does that make it more enticing to buy the repair bot? That you might get a stealth repair bot?
Are we talking about in general, or are we talking about in my deck?
We're not talking about reality.
Okay, we're talking about in general.
It's not. It's a joke question.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, I like when I hit my stealth needle on my explorers, and repair bot's a better explorer, so it's not the end of the world. You can get a hand of 5 or 6 money. Aging battleship. All right. That was a big miss for me there, guys. That was a turn that I could have put Matt away, and he's still in it.
I really hate leaving the star market out there, but
You have to.
I think we're gonna take
Yeah,
Cruiser.
so good. Ooh, low con.
We're gonna waste 1. We're gonna hit the stronghold.
All right. Star market's online. All right. Reading sight, activating star market. Solar skiff to draw. All right. Coalition messenger. Choose a card of 5 or less and put it on top of your deck. Let me discard that. So I got this as an option, guys. I have this as an option. I have that as an option. Look at these options. We are going to take the star market because he's gonna. Union Station. We're doing Union Station. It's gonna go on top of my deck. We're gonna play Central Station. I gain 4 life. I draw a card. Stronghold. Unity Station. Alright, so we got a scrap card in the trade row. Okay, well, goodbye, buddy. It's been real. We got a trade bot now. So this has been activated. I don't have yellow. You may scrap a card in your hand or discard card pile. Scout's gone and on the trade row. Keep Matt out of thin deck. Oh my god. We're gonna buy barge on these 2. Really gain 3 more. 9. Grab a cruiser. Gain 5 more in the star market, puts me at 64. Alright, damage. We gained all the health. 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 2. So 35. And I've got my wall bases. Go ahead. Answer, yeah.
Nine, 10. Yeah.
Oh man, that's really bad.
Yeah, That's what it's gonna be.
4 to me.
Yep, we're gonna waste one.
Alright. Cod Hauler. Draw a card. 3 health. I actually automatically draw on this, right?
No, you can activate it.
I can activate it later. I'll do it. 7, draw. We're gonna scrap a card in the trade row. We're gonna get rid of this guy. That activates this. That's good this turn. Here it is, guys. The exchange point. 7 butt, 6 cost, 2 damage. Scrap a card in your hand. You discard, or you just scrap a card in your hand. Your discard pile, or the trade row. It's pretty decent. I think the United Station. Looking at them next to each other. It's one more, but I think it's better. Thoughts? It's an outpost early. It seems like it does more.
We haven't really got to see him that much.
I haven't played with him. I don't know if I've ever played with this card.
Yeah, I really like both cards.
I think the station's better though.
The fact they're each giving you both combo with red and green. And
I know.
Again, as a reminder to people, the top symbol is an and. It's providing combo for both. Down on the bottom, that symbol's an or. You only need one or the other.
Yeah. It's 5 trade.
I think I just like the post better a little bit because it is a post. You're gonna get that scrap no matter what.
6, 7, colony. Gain 3 more. Let's make 70. Leviathan. Shuffle and draw. No targets. Oh, I can throw on my own bases, can I?
In the base game, I believe you can if you want.
Yeah, not going to.
Or in the face-to-face play, I guess that matters.
Yeah, maybe the central station wouldn't be a terrible one to just destroy, but I'm probably gonna draw it anyway.
I'd want it.
Yeah. Alright. Gonna acquire a card at 3. Shuffling, drawing Leviathan. Needle Leviathan.
Yep, looking bad.
This trigger worked. Leviathan I can acquire 2 or 3 or less, so with the trade wheel in play. Flip. Trade unspent. I think I have 1 now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put that in my discard. Ah, there he is. There's the arc. Who signed that? Is that a Rob? Yeah.
That has Rob, Darwin, and Shannon.
Oh, that's cool. Shannon, aren't you? Nice.
That was a prize in one of his team events.
That's awesome. And a Viper. So we've got 5 health here, 75. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 plus 18. Is that just kidding?
32.
32. 32.
I'll be at 3.
Thanks for being a good sport here, Matt.
Oh, no problem.
Look, I missed Leviathan trigger.
Yeah. There's a discard trigger.
Ooh, my discard. Oh, wait, you have yellow?
No, I don't. I'm lying.
Oh, okay.
Well,
GG.
we're going to deal 3 to you.
72.
It is a good game. We'll let you play out as much as you want of your turn.
I've got 6 minutes of recording left to do it, so.
I'm going to gain 5, making it significantly more difficult for you to end the game.
Alright, so Coalition Messenger is going to choose a card and put it on top of my deck, 5 or less. Got Stealth Eagle. It's probably the tip trigger. Yep. So Stealth Eagle on top. We have a Machine Base. Is that on the screen? Kinda is a little bright, but it's a Machine Base, guys. I draw on this, so that's 4 health, 76. We are going to. So this is activated, this is activated. Let's 3 more health on that. So I'm going to trigger the Machine Base to draw a card. Hauler's going to get scrapped. I'm going to play this. I'm going to scrap cards on the trigger of 2 of them. Go to Coalition Frigate.
So obviously we're finishing out here. Anyone still with us? We really appreciate that. Clean sweep for you, Alex. Nice job on that. Any thoughts on the matches?
I feel like I got really lucky with the double star market this game. I think I got really lucky with you missing that last turn in the second game. In the first game, I felt pretty good. So the first game I feel is the one that I like. It was tight, but I felt good. This one has just been silly, you know?
And what's been interesting is
station.
I think what we saw in all 3 games was very little scrap.
Yeah.
I did have scrap in the first game.
You had a record
late.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I scrapped out the second game pretty well, actually. I had 7 cards scrapped out.
Really good stuff.
Bad Barge. Central Station again.
Yeah, this I think we can agree is about best case scenario for a base strategy.
Yeah, this is my favorite deck to play, the base deck here, guys. So let's get to draw a card. Got 2 discards on the this. Oh, 3 because of this. 3 triggers on you there. We'll have all the colors. Trigger yellow, I guess. And unfortunately, my deck died here. It died out. We have 10 health here. It's at 93. Yeah, so 93. So 5, 16. That's 23. 28. 31. 32, 33. 37. 40 damage. I'm not going to clear your base. I'm just going to pass the turn. Good game, man.
Good game.
Fun times.
Nice.
Hopefully everyone enjoyed our shenanigans and our nonsense. It's been fun hanging out. Hopefully game 2 didn't get cut off too badly, but we lost some time there.
Check out the Mega Holland podcast. Check out Board Game Geek. Check out StarRealms.com. Check out the fan-created Star Realms community on Facebook. And feel free to leave some comments or a message. Alex Klemp, Matt Newburg. Thank you.
I can end the picture. Good games, man.
Very, very.